What if I told you that one company made more money last year than most entire countries? Stick around, because the number one spot on this list is way richer and weirder than you think. Today, we're counting down the top richest companies in the world for 2025. These aren't just money-making machines. They're giants that are shaping how we live, work, shop, and even think. Let's jump into the list. Tencent, China's digital empire. With a value around $700 billion, they control everything from gaming, like PUBG and League of Legends, to payments, messaging, and cloud tech. Their app WeChat is basically China's version of the entire internet. Outside of China, most people don't even realize how powerful they are. But inside the country, they're everywhere, every day, for everyone. 9. Berkshire Hathaway, the quiet giant behind the scenes. This $800+ billion empire owns pieces of Coca-Cola, Apple, insurance companies, railroads, and more. Warren Buffett might not be flashy, but his company is basically a money magnet. He's proof that slow and steady, not flashy and fast, can still win the race. Number 8. Meta, Facebook. The awkward teenager of big tech. They're worth over $850 billion, mostly from ads on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. But they've gone all in on the metaverse, even if nobody really knows what that means yet. Still, their Reality Labs division is losing billions every year, and they just keep going. Will it crash or change everything? That's the $800 billion question. Number 7. Tesla. Still electric, still bold, still making money. They're pushing close to $900 billion, riding high on global demand for EVs. But in 2025, it's not just about cars. It's about their robo-taxis, battery storage, and that wild humanoid robot Elon keeps teasing. They're not just a car company anymore. They're a bet on the future. Number 6. Nvidia, the unexpected rocket ship. Once just a graphics card company, now they're valued at over $2 trillion, and it happened fast. They make the chips that power almost every major AI model, from chatbots to self-driving cars. Demand is so crazy. Governments are trying to secure Nvidia chips like they're gold. They were the quiet nerds. Now they're running the show. Number 5. Amazon. From online books to owning the internet. Worth over $2.1 trillion in 2025. They're not just a store. They are the store. Their AWS cloud service powers everything from Netflix to NASA. Their logistics game is so advanced. Some say they can predict what you'll buy before you do. They started in a garage. Now they're basically the mall, the truck, and the landlord of the internet. Number 4. Alphabet, Google. The company that knows everything about you. With a value close to $2.2 trillion, Google's parent company is way more than a search engine. They're making huge money from AI, ads, YouTube, and cloud services. And with Gemini, their answer to ChatGPT, they're deep in the AI arms race. But here's the thing. The more they grow, the more you start wondering who's watching who. Number 3. Saudi Aramco, the oil giant that prints money. They're worth around $2.6 trillion. And even though the world talks about going green, oil is still king in 2025. This company pumps out over 10 million barrels of oil a day. It also basically props up the Saudi economy and funds entire cities being built in the desert. The twist? They're quietly investing billions into renewables too, just in case. Number 2. Microsoft. The quiet powerhouse that's everywhere. They've shot past the $3.5 trillion mark, mostly thanks to AI and cloud computing. Their partnership with OpenAI made them the first company to fully cash in on the AI boom. Also, Windows still runs the world's computers. and Xbox is far from dead. You think of Microsoft as old school? In 2025, they're one of the youngest at heart, and the richest. Number 1. Apple. Still the king of cash. In 2025, Apple is worth over $3.8 trillion. Yes, trillion, with a T. They're not just selling iPhones anymore. Their money now comes from services like iCloud, Apple Music, and those sneaky little App Store fees. And their new Apple Vision Pro has quietly kicked off a whole new category of tech spending. The wildest part? If Apple was a country, it'd be one of the top 5 richest nations on Earth. So those are the richest companies in the world in 2025. Tech, oil, chips, and a whole lot of AI. It's crazy to think a company can be richer than an entire country. But that's where we are. Which one of these surprised you the most? Don't forget to like if you learned something new, and hit subscribe for more insane facts every week.